This particular weekend, I watched a stunning movie that got me thinking about so many things. I remember, yes, when Kenyans were talking about how, people are stuck in loveless relationships. And they expressed, as a matter of fact, people actually went ahead to express disgust for their partners. They've been together, they've been married for 15 years? 10 years, but then what they're writing about their partner, how they can't stand them, how they dislike them, how they're happy outside when they come to their house is just depression. Now, this movie I was watching, I'm not going to mention the name, but if you've watched it, you will definitely understand which movie I'm talking about. Yes, it's on Netflix. It starts with these two, lovebirds on the bed, and then the guy, it's in the middle of the night, the guy starts receiving text messages. The woman is getting so pissed off. Who's texting you? And he keeps deviating. He's not talking about it. And then she decides she's going to go up and demand for the phone. The guy smashes it to the wall. So it turns out this man was actually carrying on an intrigue. Okay? Alikuwa na cheat. All right? So it gets to a point where he gets advised by the friends, free yourself. If you're falling in love with somebody else, all right, it's okay. Yeah, just go tell your wife you want a break. He decides, I'm going to tell this woman that I want a break from this thing. I want to think about ourselves, myself particularly. But the woman it reveals that, I left what I was doing for 10 years to take care of our son as you built your career, you make all this money. She says, no, guess what? This man decides, because this lady was always running in a particular route, sawa, at night to keep fit, he's going to plan to kill her. Yo, it was so messed up. The woman changed the route. He ended up killing somebody else. Long short of it, this woman forced the guy to actually kill the mistress. And then I just sat down to think, how hard is it to tell somebody to break up with them? Yes, how do you, break the news and tell them, Chicky, I think whatever we've had has ran its course. You and I need to take a break. How do you break that news to your partner? And what happens if they say no? Because this woman was like, it's not happening. I'm not done loving you. So if you're done, mlamba glucose tuendelee na hii maisha, because I am not letting you go. It's just crazy. Have you ever been in that situation where you don't want to be in this relationship, but then your other half, the better half, is still in love with you, but then you want to separate and it's very hard? How do you break that news? How do you tell them, I think we should call it a wrap? 0719038963. A messed up story, but it's very fiction. But I don't doubt that there's somebody somewhere who's going through some of this nasty encounter.